What does equitable distribution mean? Equitable distribution means how am I going to divide the assets and the debts of the marital property, of the marriage, right? So marital property, we know, is anything acquired during the term of the marriage, which is defined as the date that you were married to the filing date of the complaint for divorce. Equitable distribution has a series of factors to be looked at. 16 separate factors the state of New Jersey will look at to determine who gets what. Okay, what were your contributions to the particular item? What's the age of the parties? What's the health of the parties? What is the value of the item? Where did it come from? What's the backstory? You know, for example, if you have Aunt Mary's necklace that was in your family for 3 generations and it was gifted to you, it's staying with you. But if you have a tennis bracelet that you bought for your spouse or a watch that you bought for your spouse, interspousal gifts, those are going to be part of the marital property, which means they have to be divided. Now, what does that mean? That means if the watch has a value of $10 when you're getting divorced, if you keep the watch, you owe the spouse $5. That's the way it works. Pretty straightforward stuff. Anything acquired in the middle or during of the marriage, that's going to be part of equitable distribution. If there's a battle, then the court's going to look at 16 separate factors to try to figure out who's going to get what. Okay, so it's very important that you also, in your preparation, decide what do you want to fight for? What's important to you? Oftentimes, hobbies, athletics, different things that people are doing and enjoy, they have to go with the individual. For example, if you're a professional golfer, if you're a weekend golfer, a competitive golfer, whatever you are, you have your golf gear. If you're a mountain climber, if you're a hiker, if you're a biker, you're going to have your own gear. That's going to be probably expensive. And you may have to give value if you keep the actual item. But you want to identify right away what it is that you want to battle for and what you want to keep. If ultimately both sides want the same item, the judge will probably just sell the item. If both sides, both spouses are saying, I want it, I have a right to it, I want it, I have a right to it, the judges are probably just going to sell it. That's the easy way out. That's all you have to do is when you want to look together with your spouse and try to identify who's going to get what and then what the values are for those items. That's the process of equitable distribution, equitably distributing all assets